The city also has new and quicker alternatives. Enter unique matchmaking buildings and be placed into. The city will bring up all of your current objectives and challenges for the season. Also new to Next Gen, My Career is Hidden Talents. Have you ever watched?
Salt Lake City, Utah, fully illuminated tonight as we get a look at our broadcast setting from the skies high above. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. UK Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle becoming an all-star in New York.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, DA. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. So it Rose on the bench. Here's the five for Tom Thibodeau right now. Randle and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Walker in at the one. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three slot. 6 to shoot. Here's Gobert. The Knicks pull it in.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. They double team Conley. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. The tray. That shot is off. And New York will come the other way. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From three, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. That's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Here's Conley. Kemba Walker making his last shot. And yes, it's good.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match it with his blinding speed.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Fournier finds Walker. Takes a three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Outside Conley. And stolen by Fournier. And here's the fast break. Randle leading it all the way. From deep, Walker. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Nice ball movement by Utah. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Fournier for 3. Offensive rebound. Robinson, that's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Jazz trail by 7. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Passes it to O'Neal. And here's Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. 18 feet out. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Stolen by Michael Conley. Mitchell outside. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Bounce pass from Randall. Robinson against Gobert. And here's Walker outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Walker's got 8 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. They won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
And we will see if they can do it again this year. Not a simple task by any stretch.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And stolen by Fournier. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Over Mitchell. Hits the front of the rim and out. Jazz trail by 10. To end the drought. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
It's Fournier on the wing. Over Mitchell. Fournier's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert dishes to Conley. Now, here is O'Neal. Guarded by Walker. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Just 3 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Conley's got his second basket of the night. Conley against Walker. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game. Joe Ingles is checked in for the Jazz. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Noel's checked in. Walker finds Randall. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Randall's got his second bucket of the game to go. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
A different look for Utah. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Burks, he's checked in for New York. Now, here's Ingles. Here's Mitchell. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
That one good for 2. Randall's got 6 points.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, here's Barrett. Following the shot by Rudy Gay. Baseline jumper. Randall no good. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 10. Whiteside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
This is where you want Whiteside finishing. In close where he can use his strength and physicality.
Inside, here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
There's Noel. Up again. Randall on the foul.
Timeout.
And it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
And the Jazz call time here.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Kemba Walker. Clarkson dishes to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. It takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Gay passes to Mitchell. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
To the inside. And stolen by Whiteside. Clarkson passes to Mitchell. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Basket, he's 2 for 2.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit.
Randall left side. Over Gay. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Mitchell dishes to Gay. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Such a good all-around score. It's hard to defend Rudy without overcommitting.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Now here's Noel. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Barrett the bucket on the assist by Noel. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Defensively, they've got to pick up. The intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Mitchell kicks to Gay. Back to Mitchell. A 3-ball. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Randall outside. Burks on the wing, shoots over Clarkson, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Alec very comfortable shooting from mid-range. That's a shot he can get with his driving ability.
Julius Randle getting it done for New York. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And Coach Tom Thibodeau has made his mark with this scrappy New York Knicks team. All-star Julius Randle talked about Thibodeau's leadership.
He has us all bought in. You can't really ask for more than that. A coach who's going to lead us and have everybody buy in, and we're seeing the results. We're seeing the fruits of our labor.
Right, we see it every game. They certainly play hard for him.
And getting that level of buy. That Randall describes, where players are ready to run through a wall for you, says a lot about Thibs' ability to galvanize that locker room.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Nerlens Noel is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. Cans it from downtown.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Mitchell kicks to Gay. Mitchell against Rose. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Stolen by Mitchell, and now Utah, fast break. And it's Noel with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 8. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Rose, no good. Clarkson goes in. It's tipped. Rose with the ball. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Right side Rose. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
It's hard to try to stop D. Rose. When he's committed to scoring, get out of his way.
Utah calls timeout. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gay. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Clarkson, and it's Conley in for Mitchell. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. And Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A.
Gibson is in there to get dirty on defense. His shot blocking is exceptional. Can't be careless around him.
And that one, good. And the Knicks lead by 12. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
The Knicks leading by 10. Quickly the pass to Robinson. Back to Quickly. And here's Burks. To the middle. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Burks. Robinson's got his second basket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Ingles. Down low, here's Gobert. Out to Conley. Lets it go from deep. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league. His ability to stretch the floor.
Now, here's Quickly. Outside Fournier. Over Bogdanovich. Fournier's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6. Jazz trail by 11. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. Won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
And so here is New York following the bucket by the Jazz. Burks dishes to Robinson and finished off by Robinson.
He stands 6'6". He's a combo guard. Burks is capable of handling and creating for others.
Over Burks. They get it back. Gobert and slam dunk by Gobert.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. A different look for New York. Julius Randle's checked in for Gibson. R.J. Barrett comes in for Alec Burks. And it's Kemba Walker in for Quickly. Now here's Walker. He's got 8. Inside, here's Randle. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Randle's got 14 points for the game.
So dangerous in the paint. Randle with a good mix of power, skills, and balance.
Walker against Conley. He takes it in. Walker with some nice D.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Pass to Robinson. Randle left side. Randle is doubled. Shot clock at 6. Good on the three-point shot. Fournier's got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
What a beautiful look. Randle continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Here's Ingles. Nice D from Fournier. The Knicks have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Randle with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Ingles kicks to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
To the inside.
2 minutes.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 14 points again thanks to the basket from Rudy Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Now here's Walker. 8 points for him. Randle down low. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Randle no good. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. There's 1:26 left here in the second. There's O'Neal with the 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Now here's Walker. Kicks it to Fournier. Tries from 16. Count that one. Fournier's got 7.
And watching that defensive effort right there. You wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top 3-point shooters. 5th, Joe Ingles.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Joe Ingles. The Knicks also changing it up. Nerlens Noel comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Fournier. The pass to Bogdanovich. And it's Gay at the elbow. Nice ball movement by Utah. Randle with the block.
Not a traditional rim protector. Randle gets by on effort and instinct.
The Jazz making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. At one point, they led by 16. Walker with it. Now defended by Gobert. Walker's shot is off. Jazz trail by 13. Mitchell outside. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. And the first half is now in the books. Knicks out front. They lead by 13. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A fantastic first quarter from Julius Randle. He had 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 block. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. But you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that, though.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here's Walker. And the shot goes in. Walker's got the opening bucket to start the second half for New York.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
Here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich wide open. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Now Conley, following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.